everybody, welcome back, and today we have another 5 products video. Before we get into it, a couple of things. If you like this eye look, I filmed kind of a makeup playtime where I just kind of show you how I sit down and play with makeup and practice and get ideas. So if that is not already up, I will look for it because it will be up soon. If it is up, I will put a card right up here, so definitely go check that out. Also, I know my foundation is looking a little funky. I'm trying a new foundation today and it's not really matching my skin tone, and I'm working with it. So if I look a little crazy, that's just what it is. So I am aware, just please bear with me. But yeah, let's get into this video. So a few years ago, I did my favorite drugstore contour products for fair skin. And I recently went back and just revisited that video because it's like the second most viewed video on my channel. I was just, kind of going back and revisiting some things that people seem to really enjoy and seeing if, I still felt the same way about these products. And watching it was really weird because those products are still good. I still would recommend those products, but I have found that I am so far away from contouring now that really what I'm into more is just creating shape and dimension on my face and not necessarily contouring. So today I'm going to be going over my top 5 drugstore shaping products. So these are the shades I'm going to talk to you about are definitely geared toward fair skin because I am a fair skinned individual, but just know that they do come in a variety of shades, so just be aware. But these are just the shades I use, so if you are fair skinned, this is what I would recommend. So that being said, let's jump into it. All right, so the one dedicated contour product that I still have in my collection as far as drugstore, no, there's a couple more, but they're discontinued, but this is the one that's still available. And this is the JORDANA Sculpt & Go Creamy Contour Stick, and I'm in the shade Light. This is the only cream contour I have in my entire collection. And the reason why I kept it is because it is so good. This is such a great product. I want to say it's $3.99, something like that. So what I love about this product is first of all, the tone. The tone is perfect for me. It is got just a little bit of red in it, but it leans more neutral. It's so pretty. But I think the reason why I kept this product and still use it from time to time is that it just blends out so easily and so seamlessly into the skin. And the way I like to use this is I will put on my foundation and then I will apply this where I want a little bit of contour, a little bit of dimension, and it blends in so beautifully, whether it be with a brush or a sponge. I do like using it with a sponge better just because I think it works better, but it doesn't move your foundation around. It just kind of melts into it. It's so perfect, and I just absolutely love the tone. It does come in 3 different shades, but this light tone is absolutely perfect for me. It's just easy. I think the name is very appropriate, the Sculpt & Go, because it's such an easy, low maintenance product that if I am going to contour or use a cream contour, this is absolutely the one I was reaching for. So it is the reason why it is the only one that is still in my collection. So the next product I want to talk about has been a favorite for a very long time, and that is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Now, I really enjoy this bronzer. I will say when they came out with 2 shades, neither of which were very deep at all, and they have improved. That's something that is definitely an area of opportunity for Physicians Formula, is to expand their shade range, but they have done so with this. They have 6 shades going from very light to very deep, which I think is great. This is on the pricier side, so this is a $16 bronzer. I think it's $15.99 on Ulta's website, and you do get 11 grams of product in here. Now, the reason why I like this bronzer so much is because it's not matte, but it's not shimmery. It's got just a slight sheen to it. You can see it right there. Let me see if I can better swatch. It's so close to my skin tone, which is kind of why I like it. And it just gives such a beautiful golden airbrush quality to the skin. Again, it's very easy to use. It blends in beautifully over powder. It doesn't move your foundation around. It's just a good quality bronzer that is low maintenance, that's not going to make you look orange, that is going to lend itself just to adding some slight definition, a little bit of luminous quality, a little bit of a luminous quality to the skin. And it's just a quality product, and it just smells fantastic. I love that coconut smell. Every time I open it up, it makes me think of summertime. Love it. Now the next product I want to talk about, now in this iteration of the product, it's actually limited edition, and this is the L'Oreal Glam Bronze, and I am in the shade Light Pale. This was a limited edition release from a couple years ago, which just made me so mad because it is my favorite bronzer of all time. I just was like, L'Oreal, why is this not permanent? Why is it not permanent? And they have finally re-released it, and it is now the, what are you called? It is now called the L'Oreal True Match LUMI Bronze It Bronzer. It retails for $14.99. It comes in 3 different shades, the same as when it was released in this packaging, and you get 11.6 grams of product. So it's a little bit more on the expensive side, but you're getting a nice amount of product in here. And I adore this bronzer. It is the most luxurious, soft, satiny powder I have ever felt come out of the drugstore, and it is just phenomenal. This is it right here. So this is the L'Oreal, this is the Physicians Formula. So it's a little bit deeper than the Physicians Formula. It's got a little bit more of a sheen to it, and it's got a little bit more red tone to it, which I prefer in a bronzer. I just feel like it's more flattering on my skin. I'm actually wearing it today very lightly, which is generally how I wear it, but just a beautiful high quality product. I would say if you're somebody who likes a little bit more golden tone, go with the Physicians Formula, but if you like a little bit more of that red, ruddy quality in a bronzer, try out the new LUMI, True LUMI Bronze It Bronzer, because it's just unbelievable. It is, I used this so sparingly for so long because I didn't want to run out. That's so stupid, I know. But now that I can repurchase it, I'm going to be going to town on this bronzer. It is just absolutely my favorite. And again, it just gives some shape, some dimension to the face, a little bit of warmth without me feeling like I have to do a full-on contour, because that's just not what I've been into lately. The next product I want to talk about is from Milani. It is the Milani Baked Blush in Rosa Romantica. Now these retail for $7.99. I love Milani baked blushes. I think they're just amazing quality. I have gotten rid of quite a bit of mine just because I have so many other things that I reach for, but this is definitely one that was staying in my collection. Now, the reason I consider this kind of a shaping product for my face is because while it is considered a blush, I would consider this more of a highlighter, especially if you are deeper than myself. But I don't use it specifically as a highlighter. I use it more of as a blush topper. On very light days, I can get away with just using this as a very glowy, luminous blush, but I like to combine it with other blushes in my collection to really just give that lift and lightness to the cheeks without doing a really crazy in-your-face highlighter. It's just stunning. I'm actually wearing it over Hourglass Mood Exposure today. I have it more right here. I am wearing a highlighter up higher, but this right here is that Rosa Romantica, and I love wearing it just right on the apples of my cheeks. I think it's so beautiful. It just gives your face light and life and just that lift without being super crazy in your face. Hello, I'm wearing a highlighter. I just think it's such a great product. So if you are fair like I am, you could use this again just as a simple, easy, light, glowy blush. But if you are a deeper than I am, you could still use this. It'd probably just be more of a highlighter in your collection. But such an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous color. Just tried this. I think Nicole at Young Wild and Polish was talking about it, and I was like, well, I got to try that, and I did, and I'm just absolutely in love with it. It is a gorgeous blush. All right, the last product I want to talk about is actually from CoverGirl, and these are the CoverGirl Instant Cheekbones. I've talked about these for years. I love them. They're one of my all-time favorite blush products, and I just can't say enough good things about them. Now, somebody was telling me they didn't think these were still available. They are still available. If you go to CoverGirl's website, they tell you where you can buy them. So they retail for different prices, different places. So just go to covergirl.com and search Instant Cheekbones and they'll pop up. They still have 3 shades available. Amazon $4.99, Walmart.com $5.56, Walgreens.com $6.49, CVS $7.29, Rite Aid $6.49. And they still have 3 shades. They have, this one is in Peach Perfection. This one is in Purely Plum, which would be beautiful if you are a little bit deeper skin toned. And then my absolute favorite is Sophisticated Sable, which is this one right here. So you'll notice each little mini palette comes with a deeper shade, kind of a mid-tone shade, and a more highlighty shade. And these are phenomenal. If you don't want to deal with contour, if you don't want to deal with highlight, you just want to grab something that's going to be an all-in-one product, throw it on your face, and get that contour sculpted look. This product is just gonna do it for you. It's so amazing. I usually take the deeper shade in the palette and I'll take it on the edge of my blush brush. I use a BRC S25 most days for blush just because I have a big old face and it works for me. So I'll take that deepest shade just kind of on the edge of the blush brush and just kind of with the edge of that brush, just kind of, whoop, let's try that again. With the edge of that brush, just kind of get it right here. I started up relatively high just to get that lift. I will take that middle shade on that same blush brush and focus it on the apples of my cheeks and blend it back. And then I will use that highlight shade to highlight the tops of my cheeks, down my nose, Cupid's bow, chin, all of that good stuff. And it just creates the most beautiful cheek. I do not know why people are not talking about this more, because these products are so good. The color selection is perfect. They're just so complimentary, and they're drugstore. They're such a good price. I don't know. I really don't know why more people are not talking about these, because I absolutely adore these. I just think they're so highly underrated. All right, guys, so those are my top 5 drugstore face shaping products for fair skin. But again, they come in a variety of shades, so these would work for anybody. You just have to pick the one that will work for you. So I hope this was interesting for you. Let me know, are you still into contouring? Are you more of just a bronzer type of person? Are you somebody who just likes a little blush and highlight? You know, I'm always interested to hear what your thoughts are. It's interesting to go back and watch my old videos and feel like I had to do every single step. I had to do the contour, I had to do the baking, I had to do this. And now as I'm maturing in my makeup routine and really getting an understanding of what I like and what is flattering to me, to see how my preferences have changed. And this has definitely have changed. I've gone from contouring products that I love to just an overall, what's going to give me shape and definition and a little bit of lift to my face to brighten up my complexion and my makeup look. So I hope this was interesting for you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out and talking about makeup with me. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Have a rocking week, and I'll see you next time.